Kasama po ba dun sa optics yung tinawag na stupid ni Senator Judge Raffy Tulfo, itong si Gina Acosta, sir?
Alam mo, yung statement ni Erwin Tulfo is no longer what we call uncalled for. It's unethical for a judge. That's why in my post, I even said that dapat he should inhibit himself or recuse himself from participating in the impeachment proceedings. Kasi aside from the fact that using those rude and unfair statement and remarks, it clearly shows yung po tinatawag nating manifest partiality, no? Well, we know for a fact na meron man talaga political leanings ang mga senators, no? But however, the rule requires is that kailangan at least they must appear to be a neutral, no? They must appear to be neutral like a impartiality of a cold, neutral judge, no? And the fact that he has been saying that hindi lang po ngayon and for many times, no, that kind of arrogance has no place in our society, no, especially if that you are sitting as a senator judge. So I believe that he should recuse himself or mag-inhibit siya, or if not, the defense should file a manifestation or motion for that effect, no? Even if hindi po siya papayag kasi before po meron po doon sa Corona, no, pinailan po ng inhibition din si Senator Franklin Deron, but of course he did not recuse, no, pero at least na-emphasize and place on record yun pong mga klaseng objections, no, ng ganitong klaseng pamamaraan po na ginagawa ng mga senator judges.
In some way or somehow, attorney, masasabi din po na ba natin itong na makakatulong din sa ating mga kababayan na nanonood, nakasubaybay dito, na kung sino yung mga senator judges na talagang panig, na talagang alam kung saan o alam nila kung saan patungo itong trial, or talagang para lang ito o usigin o para lang usigin ang ikalawang Pangulo, sir?
Well, yes, of course, no. We have to understand na kaya nga ang sui generis itong impeachment proceedings because it has this what we call parang political affiliations as well as legal evaluation, no. Alam po natin 'yan. And in fact, alam po ng mga tao, no, despite the fact na si Raffy Tulfo is not would not have not yet said those words na usually sinasabi niya. Alam po natin na kung sino po yung may mga leanings na ganyan, no. And we can even say na I think there are at least 5 clear po dyan talaga na meron po political leanings. Not only dito po sa prosecution side that they will really convict, as well as po dito sa defense side that they will really acquit po.
With that being said, sir, masasabi ba natin na kahit marami pang dadaanan, marami pang trial days na dadaanan nitong impeachment trial against VP Sara, masasabi ba natin, sir, na dahil sa pinapakita ng ilang senator judges, done deal na itong trial, sir?
Well, hindi naman kasi there is still a need for 16 votes. As we have to understand na this is actually a numbers game pa rin. Kahit ano pa sabihin nila, this is politics pa rin. It will always remain as a numbers game. So they need 16 votes within which to convict, no? So assuming that they have 13 right now, they need 3, no, to influence from the minority to get these 3 senator judges to go with them, no? However, if they can do that, no problem. If they can get 16 votes and they convict, that's politics. That's how it is, no? As to the present rules. Wala po tayong magagawa niyan. However, it is possible also that from the majority side, pwede ring lumipat po, no, papunta dito sa minority. And that's how it is. That's how politics works. Because at the end of the day, balimbingan lang ito eh. No, kung tingin nila kung saan po nakapuon ang attention at saka yung yung pulso ng mga tao, doon po sila pupunta. So, kanya yan po, panliligawan po yan. Normal yan siya in politics, no? That's why bakit ang 16, they are trying to lower it down because I believe that they could not get additional 3 to convince from the minority. Solid yung minority, ayaw na mag-change no matter what. Kumbaga, nabasa na yun, maligo na lang kami. But whereas, ito pong 13 na sila sila, tinatawag nilang BBM senators, is that they are having a difficulty in attaining that. So, maraming umuugong-ugong, although hindi galing sa kanila, from the private lawyers, at saka meron pang isang dean, no, nagsasabi na i-lower ang threshold pabalik-balik, pabalik-balik, because they're trying to condition the mind that that effectively will be the one that they are going to follow, to lower it down. But buti na lang, there is a pronouncement that we cannot change the rules mid-trial, no? So I was thinking, and my analysis is that someone, I think, will go to the Supreme Court and ask kung ano talaga yung threshold issue. Can this 16 be lowered down? Because yung ibang mga senators hindi nakakapag-participate because nakatago, may iba nakakulong, no? So having said that, it all involves about, talks about numbers game po, Almar.
Kabilang ho sa mga nababanggit, parang naging ano na siya naging star doon sa mga naging palitan ng mga pahayag itong si Colonel Raymond Lachica. At gusto nga sanang isunod no na maging testigo dito sa impeachment trial. Maging si si Presiding Officer Chis Escudero ay akala nila yun nga ang isusunod. Sa tingin ho ninyo, bakit kaya hindi nila isinunod nitong prosecution si Colonel Lachica? Gayong yun po ang laging nababanggit nitong si Gina Acosta, disbursing officer, na doon mismo dinidisburse yung pera mula sa Confi funds kay Colonel Lachica para nga sa pagpapatupad o implementation, attorney.
Okay, maganda po yan. This is my analysis, no? This is all about the lumabas po na object of expenditures, no? Now, alam niyo po, ito pong objects of expenditures, ito po ay mapapatunayan ni Colonel Lachica. So ano po itong objects of expenditure, no? It is a real and established concept, no, in Philippine government budgeting, accounting, and audit, no. It is not peculiar to confidential funds, no. So kasi in general government accounting, yung expenditures are classified according to their natures. Ibig sabihin, pag gusto mong gumasto doon at hihingin mo sa disbursing officer is that you must have these objects of expenditure. Kung isa lang, object of expenditure, hihingin mo yan because there is no basis for the SDO to disburse kung wala kayong request ba. Parang kung ang trabahante mo, karpentero mo, hihingi sa iyo ng materyales, magigay ng papel, ito po yung materyales, bibilihin ko po. Okay. Now, they are trying to establish to Acosta that Acosta just simply gave the money to Colonel Lachica. And it appears, nahirapan mag-explain si Acosta doon about the process that while she is saying na didisburse ko at binigay ko Lachica, hindi niya na-explain yung process na meron kasing hiningi sa akin through these objects of expenditure. Alam niyo po, yung objects of expenditure, applicable yan sa general, no? Yung local, yung usual funds, and ito pong sa confidential funds, no? Ibig sabihin, paano po makapag-justify ang implementor na si Colonel Lachica kung hindi niya inanarrate kung ano yung hinihingi niya? So that is an object of expenditure. So, if connection with the 2022 na quarter, na last quarter, meron pong objects of expenditure as stated by Ma'am Gina. And because of that, nakita niya yung total, naka-state doon yung narration, kung ano po yung mga details, ano po yung operations na gagawin, naka-total po na 125 million for which she gave. And may stamp receipt na na-receive po ni Colonel Lachica. That would explain that the accountable officer na si Gina Acosta did not transfer it to another accountable officer, to a non-accountable officer, which is bawal sa joint circular. So what she did was that somebody requested for for money in order that he will be using for expenditures. And because of that objects of expenditure, nag-disburse po siya. Yun po ang very important distinction po, Jade. No? Kasi that would show the chain of custody ng pera, that it was transferred through request and it was being implemented. So, yun ang kanilang iniingatan, no? Because parang meron na silang na-establish na doubt because it was not carefully explained. So, they would not want Colonel Lachica to to testify. And take note that if Colonel La Chica testifies, he will be able to explain, number one, ano po yung nilalaman ng objects of expenditures at bakit niya binawi. Now, I would explain in advance that kaya yung binawi po, kasi po yung objects of expenditure, detail po yan. Nakalagay po yung mga confidential operations, is possibly the place name at ng mga tao or mga aliases and everything there. Now, this cannot be submitted to the ICPAW. Unlike dun sa general audit process na pag may objects of expenditure is sinasubmit kasi wala namang confidential doon, ito po object of expenditures, hindi po ito sinasubmit. Kaya binawi ni Colonel La Chica because as long as nakapag-liquidate na siya, nakasabit na siya ng mga resibo at niliquidate na po. And in fact, Jade, if you will look at the circular, no, there is no statement na requirement ang objects of expenditure is submit. But if you will look at the other concept no, in Philippine government budgeting, accounting audit, kailangan po yan isubmit.
Opo. Medyo doon banda sa huling bahagi, attorney, talagang mainit yung nagiging pagtatanong nila kay Gina Acosta. Kasi nakabatay doon, may isang senator judge na sinabi, binasa po yung circular na merong parte po doon nagsasabing dapat from disbursing officer o STO nga, ibigay yung pera sa final recipient. Ang tanong ngayon, si Colonel La Chica ho ba ang final recipient? Pwede ho ba ninyong maipaliwanag ang ganun pong bahagi ng kanilang pagtalakay?
Hindi po. Actually, that's wrong, no? No confidential informant will do that and say, punta ka dito, sabi ni Acosta, magpagkilala ko sa'yo, bigay ko sa'yo yung pera. I cannot do that, no? Because, these mga assets sa ground, no? In the intelligence community, they only trust their handlers. In fact, they do not even trust La Chica for that matter. Yung mga specific handlers sa baba, meron na po yan. So, ibig sabihin, they only trust people whom they think that the people will keep the secret so that their lives will not be at stake or in danger. So, ano po nangyari? So, a procedure is that once there is an objects of expenditure as done by La Chica and naibigay po sa kanya, yun po siya, ipapadala po niya yan as to implement it, ipapadala po niya yan doon sa mga tao niya na may mga kanya-kanyang asset na hinahawakan. And it can be done. Even in hours, no? Palawan, pwede po siya bank transfer, GCash, and everything. That can be done. That's easy. So, ibig sabihin, if they will talk about the literal interpretation of the circular na kailangan si Gina Acosta mismo ang magdi-disburse in front of the confidential informant, that's absurd. Hindi po yan pwede. Even sa case ng lahat na nag-handle ng mga confidential funds, that is not done. Remember? So, that's how it is, no? So, you have to give it to the implementer. The implementer will give it to doon sa kanyang mga tao na may mga handler din na kanya-kanyang assets, no? So, katulad po niyan, if that is the case, that there is no such thing as giving to La Chica this, what you call yung parang siya na ang maggawa ng discretion para kanino ibigay. Parang sinasabi kasi ng prosecution ganito kasi Jade. So, binigay mo kay La Chica, si La Chica, ako nang bahala niyan, bigyan mo ako 125 million. Isipin ko kung sino ang bibigyan ko. Hindi po ganun eh. Ang nangyari is that na-plan na yan, plan out, and it was stated in the objects of expenditure. At naka-state doon kung sino pagkagastahan, sino makakatanggap. So, pag gano'n na, hihingi na niya. So, with that, binigay. So, ngayon, i-implement niya. Now, these objects of expenditure, the moment na ma-liquidate niya, makabigay na siya mga resibo, babawiin yan. Kasi confidential ngayon eh. Hindi yun pwede ipakita sa COA. Kasi pag mag-leak yan, delikado, di ba? That is what, no? The left wants is that mag-leak ito para malaman nila kung sino yung mga confidential informants. Take note, no? Maraming klaseng mga confidential informants, no? Because I have so many friends sa intelligence community, no? Sa ISAP and sa CADG. But actually, hindi lang man kasi titignan ordinaryong tao yung ano yung nakikita sa TV, no? It may be even yung barangay captains, iba yung mga leaders sa tribe, no? Mga IPs na nasa bundok. Kasi these are the people somehow parang nire-recruit, no? Or manipulate ng mga NPA to join the ranks, no? Tinatakot nila to join. So, marami po mga confidential informants na ganyan. At iisa lang handler niyan. Hindi po yan even mag-reach out to kay BP because they would not even trust, no? They will only trust to their specific handler.